Hola, mi gente. I'm back. Something happened. Doesn't matter. I got a little bit of time on this Saturday before I gotta do what I gotta do, so I'm basically waiting around. But yeah, man, whoever didn't see the video, I'm redoing this one so I can broadcast it and upload it. I like to do it live in case somebody wants to see it while I'm going at it. But it's cool if you don't. But anyway, yeah, man, big shout out to everybody involved in the AMC battle yesterday on the stocks. Man, what an excellent feeling. It just seemed like everybody was coming together, man, for one purpose. It didn't color, nationality, where you were born, what you looked like. It didn't matter. There was no racism. There was nothing, man. There's nobody Republican or Democrat. There was nobody against each other. Nobody hating on anybody. Excuse me. It was just, from what I could see in the streams, we're coming through everything positive. Hold the line. It was fucking great, man. Everybody was for the same cause, we the people. It felt like it was we the people. That's what was important to me. And everybody coming together and just saying that, just felt like it was brotherhood, camaraderie. And that's the type of shit that we need. But there's always an agenda behind it. Like, for instance, you could easily say that they're giving people too much money for an odd reason, if you ask me. I mean, they already dropped a stimulus check. A lot of people benefited from that. Plenty of money, depending on how many children you have. Whatever the fuck his name is, Joseph fucking behind you, is fucking trying to give another stimulus check. What do they say, $2,000? And then what happens if they don't close work down like they did last year and everybody's wrong and waiting for another round of coronavirus to shut down? What's going to happen? And everybody stays working with all that extra money and all that extra income. And then maybe people will cash out really big, like from the GameStop shit. And then now they're going to do this with the AMC. And then what happens next week or next month when there is another big whopper and people are cashing out. And people make big money. What's going to happen to your income tax check? They're not going to give us too much. They'll feed people crumbs. They'll feed them crumbs. We'll keep scrapping at the crumbs. And so, well, what happens whenever you don't get a fucking income tax check because you made too much money in 1 year? What happens when you owe? How many people will go into debt quickly? But not to spoil the moment, but everybody coming together was a good thing, so I guess I'll take it. I mean, everybody could have been online screaming at each other and saying a bunch of dumb shit, but it just wasn't none of that. It just felt like kind of, everybody was just together. That's what was important, man. It's we the people, man. We the people. We need to start a movement called We the People. Because that's who really controls it. Well, at least that's what they let it seem like yesterday. Showing us what they do by shutting the market down, suspending these stocks from being traded, stopping people from being able to buy in. When that shit dips, everybody, when that shit dips, I dip, you dip, we dip. And I get down low and run it, or whatever the fuck that's. I can't remember that song. It's been forever. But yeah, man, just it's a good thing. But at the same time, beware. There's always something good. There's got to be something bad. Something bad has got to be something good. It's a balance. So it's kind of strange to me. All this happened during a full moon cycle, which is another strange thing. If anybody knows about, I've said it a few times, the word Monday is like the word lunes, which is like the word luna. English, Spanish, and then you have the word moon in Latin. Monday, lunes, and luna, which is the moon that controls the currents of the water. Then in monetary system, they say you have a lot of currency. And if you got a lot of money, that's liquid. And then you say your money's got to flow. See, they use all these terminologies for a specific reason. A reason that most people don't understand. There's a lot of people that get the esoteric symbology of the moon, money, and silver. It's a lot of things out there, and these people that have a lot of money, we're talking about real money, billions and millions of dollars, millions, not just 2-3 million. Come on now. And you got 20, 30, 40 million. There's a club you can't even be in unless you got $20 million liquid put away somewhere type shit. That shit exists. So we're talking about people with millions and millions of dollars. You can just do what you want at your will type shit. They have secrets that was taken from the most extravagant and extraordinary library the world's ever seen. The Library of Alexandria over in Egypt. They took these informations a long time ago and burned them. Some people use the improper terminology. Supposedly the Illuminati or the Masons or the Freemasons. And there's so many different names of these secret groups. It's amazing that people don't believe in them, or say it's just, or they just say, oh, it's only a conspiracy theory. Well, they have all this stuff, and not what they call magic. Magic. Really, if you go to the base concept of that word, it's like just like knowing energy. Like hecho is like to make, like it was made. And then the Spanish word is hechizo, which is hecho, you know, you get it. But the word is to make from something. That's where the term magic is. It's like to make something from nothing, which is alchemy almost, in a sense. So whenever I say these people up here, they have that knowledge to an extreme depth, that's what I'm talking about. I can't even describe what they know because I don't know it. I have a very tip of the iceberg type of information. I'm always looking for more though, because I know it exists and ready to learn something and change my view of something instantly. That's to get away with karma. You have to be able to change like the seasons and the currents. You got to be able to, you know, move around and flow and feel the rhythm of things. Can't just stay stuck back in time. You know, you get caught in a loop. It's kind of like what we're in anyway. Whenever you look at the reincarnation cycle. Seemed like there was a lot of people though, man. A lot of people's mentalities were linked up yesterday. And hopefully there's more to come, but yeah, they did this shit during a full moon cycle. It was crazy. The 28th was the full moon, which to me is it's not strange. It's not a coincidence, but it's more like a sign. It's something that I see personally. Because a true month goes with the moon cycle. The indigenous people used turtles for the example because it had, what was it, 28? Can't remember what it was. It was 28 outer components to its shell and 13 interior. I can't remember. I have to touch back up. But anyway, they used the cycle for 28, which they get us pretty good with it. It's a full work cycle of 4 weeks, which is 7 days, correct? You got 5 days of working and then 2 days off. 7 times 4 is 28. That's your damn cycle of the month. The last full moon was January 1st, or was it December 31st? Anyway, it bounced right in between there somewhere. Which today was the day that the night the moon became full. It was the 28th, which means it's lined up exactly. I'm curious to see what's going to go on with this year coming up in February, considering the numbers are so significant that it's kind of strange. Last year, everything lining up with the whole 2020 shit was just ridiculous. But this year, the way everything's going, it seemed like there was a reset, kind of like a clock. When it goes around, it's got to come back to zero. That's like a reset of the clock. Seeing as how our zodiac is set like into a clock-like pattern with 13 ecliptic zodiacs, not 12. Set like a clock. It's kind of clear, kind of transparent that the clock goes around, and then when it gets back to 12 o'clock, boop, it resets to start back over. And here, this is why I'm telling you that the full moon lands on the 28th, and that's an exact cycle. Then also, February starts on the 1st, which is Monday. And Monday is supposed to be a huge situation going on where these stock markets are supposed to skyrocket. And everybody that's involved is supposed to be really aware and pay attention of what's going on, because they're playing with the money big time. That's why all this talk about extra stimulus check, and I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, there's the good and the bad side to everything. There's always going to be that yin and yang. It's going to be up to you and how good and in touch with that spirit, with that walk by faith and not by sight. That's what's going to be important in the upcoming months this year, leading up to the 2024. But man, everybody that was in it and it was positive, we got a good week next week. Just, if you're in it and you'd like some of the knowledge, hit the like button or whatever, or DM me and ask questions. I don't give a shit. I'm down to help anybody with any opinion that you might want. It would just be my opinion. But anybody that wants to know anything, or if you got some information you want to share with me, please feel free. You guys have a blessed Saturnia, Dia de Saturnia, Saturn Day. Have an enjoyable weekend. I hope everybody that's working make some good money, relax, and then if you're home relaxing, get some good sleep, man, because the next week's coming up and it's going to be a special one, man. I might be back tomorrow for another video. Who knows? Enjoy the weekend. Pura vida.